Okay, there we go. Looks like everything is working. Give me just a moment to turn that down. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we are going to be doing part of the Witching Hour Halloween event. This is the first event I've actually got to do in the game, so I'm not really sure where to start on this one. And whenever I looked it up earlier, I didn't find a whole lot of info, so we're kind of doing this from scratch. Let's look these over real quick. It looks like that's going to be the meta achievement. We'll look into those here in a little bit. What else we got? 3 different collections. 13 missions. Assuming different types of treats. So it looks like 100 is the maximum number of treats. And 1 of each type. Okay. Okay, so a lot of this makes sense. The one big piece that I noticed is Costume Party, which we have to get 1 of each, specifically from the 2011 event. So I want to make sure that I've got enough candies for that. Oh, okay, we only need 18 altogether. So hopefully that shouldn't take us very long. So let's start with some of these quests, figure out what all we're doing with this. Witching Hour and Vault. But yeah, with 4 of these, yeah, we should get the 18 pretty quick.
Thank you for heeding the call. I sense the evil magic of the Lords of Chaos at work. The streets of Gotham City are plagued by masked apparitions, spirits torn from the depths of hell. I will bestow upon you a temporary consecration. You will have the power to put these spirits to rest.
Okay, so I'm guessing I go to Arkham. This is probably that flapping in the night. Yes, okay. I think this is the one we needed for. Yeah, we do need it. So I'm not going to do this one tonight. I really want to focus on trying to get, like, Batwoman and the various collections. I really want to try to focus on the things that are going to take me longer than normal. This one, I feel, the flapping in the night, I feel like we can do in one night if we just grind it out. So let's just start with what we currently have. Okay. I wonder if maybe that's where we go. And for those of you who are just joining the stream, I am new to DCUO. Never really done any of the events before. This is my first one, so if anybody has any suggestions on where to go and where some of these are located, I would appreciate the info in chat. Yeah, I don't really see anything on where these are supposed to be. There's nothing showing up on the maps. And this is a lot of why I'm doing this stream tonight, is whenever I was looking up information on this entire event, there's nothing out there. So I'm hoping that maybe we could get a guide tomorrow and help people out. Show them where the collections are, where the Batwoman locations are. Actually, I think we're going to start with Batwoman, because I did see one tiny piece in one of the old the forum posts that had a map of Batwoman's location. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but we will start there. Let's see how accurate that is. Give me just a minute while I pull that up. Okay, so it looks like, oh, I didn't even put it on the screen so I can see it. There we go. So it looks like there is a forum post out there by Jade Rebel from a couple years ago. Let's see if we can. Looks like right here is the first one. And I'm going to focus only on the rooftops. I think if we can get a good rooftop route, that would probably be better than trying to do both rooftop and ground. Second one is... Okay, so that looks like it's still pretty accurate, that we found her pretty quick. Let's check and make sure we got credit for that before we actually move on. Okay, cool. So that did give us Batwoman's location. It looks like we have to do it on 13 separate days. You probably can't farm it all in a row. I'm gonna try it just to see. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go with the... If it says we can only do it once per day, that's what we're gonna do. And for anybody who wants it, I did link that specific post in chat. That'll have all the Batwoman locations. I did get a couple of these earlier today whenever I was on other characters, but I intentionally did not accept them, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, got two of those. I'm assuming some of these are the different types of creep. We have chocolate bat, and kryptonite, and a lollipop. So those are not the ones for that particular. So right-clicking doesn't actually do anything. Add this candy to your retreat bucket once it's full. Open for retreat. Cool. I don't have too many auras. New style. Let's check it out. Okay, not bad. Okay. Let's see what else we need. These collections. I didn't see anything on these collections earlier. Does anybody have an idea on where these might be located? Pumpkin by Any Other Flame, Halloween Heist, and Constantine's Cursed Relics. Doesn't look like I have any yet. I recall, I believe collections come from the yellow icons that are usually spread around the world.
Agamemno contingency. File code name Polymer. Plastic Man. A unique opponent. Every molecule of his body is under his command, and he can make himself into anything he imagines.
You start looking for him, you never can find him.
He's more concerned with being comic relief than anything else. But should he turn, freezing him with
Just want one so we can see if that's actually where they come from.
response I've been able to identify. After that, it's just a question of storage.
The sun is shining. Wake up with our fire and ice spiced iced coffee. It's always sunny at Sundollar.
Who's my mentor? Batman, I believe. Let's see, where can we check that? Tech hero? Yeah, Batman, I believe. I think Meta is Superman and Magic is Wonder Woman. There's one. You can usually find these super easy. So I see we got assorted candy. Okay, so we did not get one of the Halloween collections. Let me look this up real quick. collection can be obtained during the open world content season. One must be bought from the seasonal vendors. East End and North Burnley. Okay. We're right by East End. Let's go there. Oh, I bet there hasn't been one in this location since 2020. That's my frustration with this event so far is there is no information out here. It changes from year to year. There's nothing in here on where to actually get these collection items. So for new players, it can be a little frustrating. And I'm hoping doing this stream, starting to figure some of these out, and then create a guide so that others have. Even out on YouTube, there's nothing out there. I didn't actually check the name. Let's try for this Halloween robbery mask. Worth a shot. Oh, I see a couple new people have joined the stream. I appreciate you being here, guys. I am a new player to DCUO. I've been playing about a month, and I'm trying to do my very first event, the Witching Hour. Figuring out where collections are, where Batwoman is. We have found Batwoman for the evening, so that counts towards the one there. If anybody knows where some of the collection items are actually located, let me know in chat. I would appreciate it, because I have been looking with no luck so far. think that was one of the tricks we need. One of the tricks and treats. Got a stink bomb. And nothing good this time. Okay, that explains where the spooky bites come from. So is that it? Is that all we have to do to get credit for it? That was Psych. Steam Bomb. Cool. I was wondering where they actually came from. Yeah, my biggest frustration with things like this, there is no information out here for new players. Like, where are we supposed to go? Where are these collections? Nobody's really done anything. So I'm hoping that after this stream, I can be the one that puts this information together so new players have it. I didn't realize I had some of that. So that vault gave us 1. I think we needed 18 altogether for the meta. We need Pumpkinhead, the cute shirt, and pants. So yes, 18. Make sure that's right. Costume party. Okay, yes. So if anybody is going for these feats and has not gotten them so far, for the meta feat, we need this costume party feat completed. That's the very last one on the list. You need these 3 items from the 2011 one. So be sure you're not spending your currency, those tasty treats, whatever the currency is. Spooky Bites, that's the name of it. So you need 18 of the Spooky Bites in order to get the meta. Be sure to get those items before you buy anything else. Let's go ahead and start doing some of the alert real quick. I guess you can only do the vault thing one time.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now
I think this is actually the first alert, raid, anything that I've done on stream so far. So you guys are actually going to see me play Troll for the first time.
You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tickle, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Perhaps
right.
Zatanna's magic will entertain you. Presto changeo.
guessing we need to do something with these. Oh, there we go. Okay. Easy enough. So we've got more of the crystals.
Come closer and feel the strength of Hercules. Tricks wouldn't be nearly as fun without the powers of Tana.
Can lend you a hand. The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Okay. So do we just stay on the boss? Do we go after the apparitions? What do we do with it? It?
Clarion, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that 7-minute one would be a little bit more challenging, but to get it on the first one, I'm not. That's not really one anybody's gonna have to worry about. Pretty straightforward fight. Let's see what we got. And nothing good. Ooh, but we did get 6 of the spooky bites, so we could probably, if we could farm this, we'll get all of them pretty quickly. See if we can do it multiple times a day. Okay, so it looks like you can only get credit for it, for the, you can only get the loot drops for it once a day. So, this is really going to be an event where you have to do this over time. You can't just farm it all at once. I'm going to go ahead and buy that 2011 item, at least one of them. Oh, I saw a couple new things. Already got all those. Okay, let's see what else we can work on. So the collections are the big thing at this point. I've got no idea where those are supposed to be located. We also didn't complete the Witching Hour daily mission. Guessing that may be the chaos portals throughout the area of Gotham. Use ghost powder to reveal the masked apparitions. Go to Gotham to continue the mission. So, is it just anywhere in Gotham? There's nothing on the map. I was curious earlier if these yellow question marks would actually give you any of the collection items. Oh, spider webbing. But it's not for the collection that we need. Chat, does anybody have any suggestions on where these portals are going to be located? Chaos portals.
Levitt's cameras. Catch the shot as fast as the Justice League catches villains. Snap faster with Levitt's.
Oh, I bet that's one right there. Note to self, don't do this as a troll. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's better. Now that we know what we're looking for, that's going to go a lot easier. Smashing pumpkins. So it looks like that's it. Pretty straightforward. But I didn't get any of the collection items. I still don't have a clue where to get those.
Way to bust those ghosts. Listen, I was just in contact with Phantom Stranger. He's got a lead on the source of this chaos. He said something about a magical imposter and childish revenge. Boy, that guy can be cryptic. Anyway, I've added the location to the on-duty tab of your communicator. He'll meet you at the Midnight Masquerade nightclub.
Had I known that, I would have done this the first time. That's right. That'll give me a better chance to learn the fight.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tickle, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll
I
teach
like
the rude people
Tickle.
of Gotham not to
I
make
think
fun
somebody
of
said
us
that
on
Tickle's
Halloween.
available as a
I am
new
the
ally.
resident emo pilgrim.
I'm gonna have to take a
I'm
look at that.
witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Perhaps
right.
Zatanna's magic will entertain you. Presto changeo.
Eagle just bit me.
First crystals are ready to be placed.
Okay, so now we grab the crystal again. That's one mean cat.
Maybe we can lend you a hand. The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Where are we supposed to take it? Okay, I don't feel so bad. He's just kind of running around. Oh, do you run it into the... Oh, I bet that's what you do. I'm going to try that next run just to see if running it into the apparitions is what you're supposed to do.
channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? I thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Temper tantrums are a pretty big deal when they're thrown by a witch boy. Growing up in Limbo Town can't be easy, but he's turned into one troubled kid. Maybe now he'll think about what he's done and learn something from it. I doubt it, though. Have a happy Halloween. Temper tantrums are a pretty big deal when they're thrown by a witch boy. Growing up in Limbo Town can't be easy, but he's turned into one troubled kid. Maybe now he'll think about what he's done and learn something from it. I doubt it, though. Have a happy Halloween. Oracle out.
Okay, so it looks like the only thing we have left right now is the Flapping in the Night event, which I don't really want to do right now. I feel like I could farm those feats in one night if I had to. Ideally, I would like to work on these 3 collection items. Chat, does anybody have any idea on these collections? Halloween Heist, Pumpkin by Any Other Flame, and Constantine's Cursed Relics Wish List? Any idea on where I'm supposed to get those? There is no information out there. Take a look on here. I think I have nothing. All the videos that are out there show the reward, but nothing else. Spooky Treat or Treat or Base. They're dropping in open world missions. They have a chance of dropping from masked apparitions. Usually get 1 per mission, but it's always RNG. Okay, so long shot. I'm just going to go back to Gotham and farm 3 or 4 of those portals just to see if one of them drops. Gonna remember to actually switch to DPS this time. I don't want to try to do this as a troll. One of these days I'm going to come back for all these briefings. I just hate going around the world for all of them.
Arkham Asylum for the criminally insane refused to comment on if the cryogenically contained villain, Mr. Freeze, managed to escape into Gotham.
Mr. Freeze is said to be obsessed with curing his terminally ill wife, Nora, no matter what that means for the rest of Gotham. So if you feel a chill in the air, look out. This is Gotham Now.
Now that we're looking for these portals, we can't actually find them. There we go. Okay, so we did get an acorn tracking device. That's from Halloween Heist 2017. I don't think we're actually getting credit for the ones that we need. Nothing there. Oh, that was the Halloween Heist. Okay. So it looks like you do have to farm them from these various portals. And as much as I hate doing that all at once, part of me would rather do that than risk running out of time. But for right now, the purposes of this stream, I don't think that's going to be the best use of our time. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do flapping in the night, just to see what that process is like, kind of get used to the course, and ideally get platinum the very first time. Not likely. Alright, wish me luck, guys. Fly on tiny wings in the moonlight. Activate super movement for a boost or fly straight down to diagonal. Okay, that wasn't bad. I was expecting that to take a lot more tries. Did I actually get the... I did. I got the platinum the first try. Wow, I did. Cool. I usually have a lot of trouble with the races, especially the flying ones. I've been so used to acrobatics for so long. Anytime I do the flying ones on an alt, man, I've been having so much trouble with that because I feel like I have to be a lot more jagged with my mouse movements. I will take it. And with that, I think I had enough reads to be able to get the second piece for the meta. It looks like we got a couple new people in chat. I appreciate you guys being here. In case you guys are not familiar for the meta feat for this event, it looks like you have to have this costume party feat, which is the very last one on the list. You need 3 pieces from 2011. So if you guys were getting the currency, the spooky treats, make sure you're saving up to 18 of those treats for these 3 pieces. I've already got the shirt, and if I have enough, we're gonna go ahead and get the probably the pants. Yeah, we got enough. Cool. 2 of them down on day 1. I will take it. So, at this point, I think it is just farming the collection. These are all yearly. Yeah. Everything down below is year rewards, like from previous years. And we don't really need those. I'm more concerned with the ones up here that I can actually farm. We could probably farm Midnight Masquerade. I don't really want to run it 15 times tonight. Chroma pack from 2024. And the other one, I think the only other one we can do is farming these collections. That's the daily. We just did that. Batwoman, Masquerade, 15 times. Yeah, so collection and farming witching hour. I think farming witching hour is going to be a whole lot easier. That's just going to happen multiple times in a row. Pretty quick farm. So we will go ahead and do that. I think this is going to be the best option too, if I do want to create. For those of you who are just joining me, one of my biggest frustrations as a new player to DCUO, I've only been playing this about a month and a half now, and my biggest frustration is that there is no info out here for newer players. Can't actually move. There we go. So for some of these feats, there's no map, there's no info on where to find the collections. So I'm going to be using the Scream and the info that I'm gathering tonight to try to put together a guide. So if you have any new players to your leagues, be sure to let them know about that video. And if you have any info that would make that video better, be sure to drop it in chat. I'd appreciate it.
That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarendon, you've lost control.
He's totally emo.
Prank. It's not too late to put things right.
Tapped into Black Adam's powers of Shazam.
Okay, so last time there was this little rot thing that I think I figured out you had to actually run them into the apparitions that spawned. We're going to try that this time. So there's the crystals. We're going to take the first one. Here's number 2. Okay, so there's the apparitions. We should have the stone in place here in a minute. Oh, there it is. This is the first time we've seen it over on this side. Run it into the masked apparitions? Yeah, see, now we're actually getting it. So now we take it back. Oh, this is making way more sense.
Poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of
Yeah, I felt like that was the best run yet.
you crave respect.
Less than 4 minutes, yeah.
Do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
And now we've come to the grind part. Grinds usually don't bother me all that much. I know it really bothers some people.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
Anybody have any feats that they've grinded in DCUO that have just been absolutely terrible to grind? So far, the worst one for me is going to be in Sins of Black Adam. The damn beetles, getting like 99 of each, and then 555 of the, no, 702 of the Klondike beetles. Oh, anybody have one worse? Ooh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that. Dude, that cat's a mean little bug. No kitty, that's a bad kitty. So there's the second wave of crystals. so now I'm keeping an eye out for that stone.
Maybe we can lend you a hand.
Here it is.
Sentinels of magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
I love the cat. Okay, so now we drop it back to here. And we do it again. I can't tell what that's actually doing. Is it defeating him? Exo extracting farm to... Oh, I bet it's just keeping them from overwhelming. Yeah, see, they're starting to get overwhelmed. Okay. Got a couple of runs under our belt, so yeah, I feel like I've got a good grasp on it.
You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the dark. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tico, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarendon, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things right.
Tapped into Black Adam's powers of Shazam.
The first crystals are ready to be placed.
Man, Teakle doesn't like me. I don't know what I did.
Nearly as fun without the powers of Tana. The Mistress of Hell.
Maybe we can lend you a hand. The Sentinels of
Okay,
magic
so
have
now we
conjured up
grab
a charm that will
this.
banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now.
start we're gonna start absorbing the apparitions, and that'll keep it from overwhelming everybody else.
Poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Checking how many we've done so far. Probably about 5 would be my guess. Yeah. Yeah, anybody else doing these at the same time that I am? It'd be kind of funny. Somebody in chat was actually farming all these with me, and we ended up in the same group. You up? I think I saw somebody earlier mention that Tikal was available as an ally now. I'm gonna go check out.
Is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tikal, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Raven
right.
is a kindred spirit. Surely she won't mind lending her powers to me.
Oh, I never actually considered throwing the thing. Why have I never done that before? Yeah, guys, help me out. Tell me that kind of stuff. I'm just kidding. That's not on you. Okay, so now I'm keeping an eye out on the stone. There it is. Now I'm, whoa, now I'm grabbing the, using the stone to get the mass apparitions. That's going to keep our group from getting overwhelmed. Good group. He's 2.5 minutes.
Harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your
to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
If we can make it to the ally vendor in time.
These are folks from all across the multiverse. Boggles the mind.
Let's at least check real quick. I don't see anything here. Nope, I'm not seeing it. You know what? It may be over at the Halloween vendor. We'll check in a minute.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tico, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarendon, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Tico,
right.
would you say fate has brought us to this moment?
Well, that didn't work. Well, at least it got it over there quicker. I'm trying. I'm trying. I have to work on my aim, but at least it's getting it over there a lot quicker. That was a good little trick to pick up.
Maybe we can lend you a hand.
There's a stone.
Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Somebody just threw a pumpkin at me. That wasn't very nice. It's full. Let's pick it up here. There needs to be a feat for these masked apparitions.
Poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Okay, before we queue up, I'm going to head back over to the Halloween vendor just to see if Tickle's available there. Nope, sure enough, there it is right there. 50? What did we get today? We've got 6, 12, we've got 15 so far. So 3 days would be 45, so you need at least 4 days. Yeah, we'll have enough to get it. Anybody know how many days this is actually going? How many days worth of candy can we actually farm?
These hellish masked apparitions are an abomination. What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the dark veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tico, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Raven
right.
is a kindred spirit. Surely she won't mind lending her powers to me.
Seriously, this cat does not like me.
Tricking you folks is quite the... Adam's powers of Shazam!
Okay, now we should be getting the specters. There we are.
The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, we'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Ooh, ooh, I gotta take it back.
I summon thee, my masked minions.
Clarion, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You
The one I
crave
really
respect,
haven't
but your
been
actions do not
doing a
secure
whole
it.
lot to get
I've
are
channeled
these
your
big
dark magic
trees,
into an
which we did
element
get
of
a
good
couple. We got
and
those
bestowed a
3.
portion of it upon these heroes.
I believe all of those were from
Be
the
gone
vault.
from here.
Who are
I
you
might have to
lecture
try to
me,
see if I can
phantom
get those
stranger?
from
Thought
the
you weren't
portals as
supposed to
well.
interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
I'm gonna take just a slight break from the dungeon. Too much repetitive all at once. So let's head over to Gotham, find a couple more of those portals, and see if we can get just a couple more of either the collection or those tricky treats. And switching over to DPS.
This is Commissioner Gordon to all units. The hitman called Deathstroke the Terminator has been sighted in Gotham. If you know his reputation, you know he always fulfills his contract. He has enhanced reflexes, skills with many different weapon types, and a deadly aim. Do not attempt to apprehend. Contact the Special Crimes Unit immediately for backup. Repeat, upon sight, report immediately to the SCU. Gordon out.
Not having a whole lot of luck finding these tonight. Wonder if they're only on like a certain half of Gotham. There we go. There's nothing. You know what? I'm smashing this. I feel better. Yeah, I guess they're just really low spawn rates. I'm not finding them hardly anywhere. And the ones that I do find, they're not spawning anywhere. I think I will go back to just farming the Midnight Masquerade for now, and then come back to this another time.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, real quick, for those of you who have been here for a little while, I appreciate you guys. I really do. It's kind of an awkward thing for me to try to do. I'm in the IT industry, and if you guys can't tell, I am a little bit awkward talking around people, so this is kind of a way to get me out of my shell. I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me tonight.
Perhaps Zatanna's magic will entertain you. Presto changeo.
I accidentally did this one as DPS this time. No big deal.
You've got to stop them! Help! Help!
Powers of Shazam. Tricks wouldn't be nearly as fun without the powers of Shazam.
To lend you a hand, the Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Everybody's going after the stone. There we go.
Clarion, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum.
Yeah, in case you guys haven't really noticed, I am not one of those people that's concerned about DPS. Like, I will take on the objectives every time, just to make sure that the group gets through everything. Which kind of works, since I am trying to make, beat guides for this channel.
Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
I haven't really been paying attention to the numbers. We should be getting close to about halfway. Yeah, about 2/3. So Going a lot quicker than I expected.
Is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tico, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Just curious, I see a couple of you have been here for a little while. Who's with me tonight in stream? Leave me a message in chat. Let me know.
Powers of Shazam! Would you say fate has brought us to this moment? Nearly as fun without the powers of time.
Maybe we can lend you a hand. The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those mask apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
It's time for another. I summon thee, my masked minions.
I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna get this last shard. Nobody ever does those. Hey, finally got a good shot.
Has forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Hi, bud. Get down.
Who are you
Get
to
down.
lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
5 more.
What was once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
That's a pretty good gambit.
So, Tico,
I always love seeing
enjoying the party?
either people recreate
That's
other
right.
superheroes
We'll teach
really,
the
really
people of
well,
Gotham not to
or,
make fun of us on
really
Halloween.
unique
I am
superheroes of
not
their own.
an emo
You guys got
I'm a
any that
witch
are
boy.
really spot on or really unique
Lost
creations?
control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things right.
Tapped into Black Adam's powers of Shazam.
First crystals are ready to be placed.
Try some new. Katana's magic will entertain you. Presto changeo. Tricks would be nearly as fun without the powers of its opposite.
Maybe we can lend you a hand. The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
Clarion, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
What was once a masquerade
Okay,
of
I think we've got
darkness
4
is
more
now
left
rage
on
and
this
evil.
particular
To break the
feat.
spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foes'
Not that
connection
one,
to
that
the
one.
dark
Yeah,
veil.
4 more. And I think after that, I've got a pretty good grasp on most everything for this event and the
So, Tico,
meta
are
feats.
you
So I
enjoying
will
the
be putting
party?
together a guide tomorrow
That's
morning.
right. We'll teach the rude people of
I've got a
Gotham
little
not
bit
to
more
make fun of
information I want to
us
collect on
Halloween.
these
I
pieces,
am
but
not an emo
after
pilgrim.
these
I'm a
last 4
witch boy.
fights, I am going to switch over to those just for a little bit and cut the stream short and get started on that video. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I don't get the chance to stream very often, and I know I'm a little bit awkward whenever I do, but I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me.
Tricking you folks is quite the
Somebody in the league just got the My Chemical Romance. Any MCR fans in the chat?
Lend you a hand. The Sentinels of Magic have conjured up a charm that will banish those masked apparitions. I'm teleporting the magical magnet in now. When it's full, you'll need to release the apparitions into the spectral retention chamber. We'll be sending it in shortly.
No, kitty.
Clarion, your poor choices forced the Lords of Order to act. Countless innocents were harmed because of your careless temper tantrum. You crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? I thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Every time, start looking at anything. That's see. Anytime you're having trouble getting in a raid, PvP, whatever it is, that's what you need to do. Like, just start trying to do something else. Yeah, pretty good flag.
Once a masquerade of darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the dark veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tico, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Tico,
right.
would you say fate has brought us to this moment?
The first crystals are ready to be placed. crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon these heroes. Now, be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Hey, I hit the right one that time. I feel like I've been hitting the wrong one all night. Okay, so we should have, I think, 2 more left on that one. Wait. Yes, 2 more. Cool.
What was once darkness is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the dark veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
Yeah, I know I've been just grinding this one non-stop, so for any newcomers in chat, I'll explain the fight in case you haven't seen it.
That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things right.
Tapped into Black Adam's powers of Shazam.
So, beginning of the fight, just straightforward DPS. Stick back a little bit since I'm controller, keeping my debuffs on him. And at about the 75% health mark, he will spawn 2 different crystals, about where he is now. Be right there in the corner. Waiting on those to spawn, should be here in just a moment. Okay, there's the crystals. So I'm going to pick them up, and they're going to go on certain pedestals. Whoa. Grabbing that one, placing it over on this particular pedestal. And then back to DPS. It'll do the same thing down to about the 33%. Here's the second wave. We're going to do the same thing. So the third wave is slightly different. Now we get these masked apparitions that appear. So we are looking for this giant stone. Here it is. So you have to do it twice. The second time we'll pick it up. And when you run the stone into the masked apparitions, it will like suck them into it, and it keeps it from getting the entire group overwhelmed. Since I'm just the controller, it's easiest for me to do it. And you can see my my teammate there has one last stone. He is putting it on the pillar. And that's it. That's all there is to the fight. It's a pretty straightforward fight. But the first time or two you do it, you may not know what's going on. If you were here at the beginning of the stream, that was the case for me. My first 2 runs were not all that great. But we figured it out pretty quick.
Heroes. Now be gone from here.
Who are you to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
And I believe we have one more left for the 15. Yes. So just a heads up to everybody in chat. I am going to be completely silent on this last run. I will be using this run in the Witching Hour guide video that I'm making tomorrow. So I just want to have one run through that's completely silent. So I will be going silent starting now. It's actually now.
Is now shrouded in genuine evil. To break the spell, I will conjure crystals that can sever our foe's connection to the Dark Veil. You'll need to place them in a pentacle as they become ready.
So, Tickle, are you enjoying the party? That's right. We'll teach the rude people of Gotham not to make fun of us on Halloween. I am not an emo pilgrim. I'm a witch boy.
Clarion, you've lost control of your little prank. It's not too late to put things
Raven
right.
is a kindred spirit. Surely she won't mind lending her powers to me.
crave respect, but your actions do not secure it. I've channeled your dark magic into an augment for good, and have bestowed a portion of it upon
to lecture me, phantom stranger? Thought you weren't supposed to interfere with us mortals. I won't forgive you for ruining my Halloween.
Perfect. And we got it. Okay. I think that is pretty much everything that we can do for the evening. I see a couple new people have joined the stream. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I've spent most of the evening going through the witching hour, just trying to piece together what all you're supposed to do. There's not really any good comprehensive guide out there. So my goal with this is to create one. I will be doing that here in a little bit, where we walk through how to get the collection items. I'm going to be doing one more thing just to verify that information. In case you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, there's a couple things you really need to know. First off, if you are getting the currency, make sure you save at least 18 currency. You can get it pretty quick. The reason for it is this meta achievement requires the costume party feat, and that costume party feat is the very last one down here, and it requires 3 pieces specifically from the 2011. I've got 2 of them already, still missing the pumpkin head. Those can be found at the vendor, and you can sort it back here to 2011, and it's these 3 items right here. Each of them takes 6, so 18 altogether. Most important feat, if you're going for that meta, is to make sure that you've got those 18. Number 2 is the 2 things that require you to do it 13 times. The witching hour daily you have to do on 13 separate days, as well as discovering Batwoman's location in Gotham. You also have to do on 13 separate days. They do not have to be consecutive days, but just be aware that that is out there. The collections are found from these little portal things in Gotham. I can show you guys that real quick. Hopefully we find one of them pretty quick. So what we're looking for is these yellow lights just like this. Man, I have been having bad luck with these. Several times it seems like people are doing them at the same time that I am. And I'll get right on one and all of a sudden it won't work. There may be a trick to it that I'm just missing. It seemed to be working earlier. Anywho, we'll pass that. That's what you're looking for. And I believe the collections come from those. I'm going to spend some time here in a little bit doing it, but I'm about to cut the stream short. The last one is... I'm sorry, not the last one. There's 2 others. The tricks and treats come from the vault. I forgot the word already because it wasn't in here. It's under fall seasonal, and it will allow you to do a vault run 1 time per day. It's not on there anymore because I've already run it. But whenever you run that, there are some treats that drop in there, and I think we got a couple from... Oh, not sure where I got that. From these portals out here as well. The number of tricks and treats really don't matter. You will get those from the vault as well. The big one that you want to be aware of is this one, candy, 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 candy. You need at least 25. That one is needed for the meta achievement here. Meta feat, excuse me. Wow, habit. And the other one is trick or treat, smell my feet, which is the eating 1 of each type. So those are the main pieces that you need to know. The others we did tonight on stream. They can be farmed in 1 night, and that includes doing the Midnight Masquerade alert in under 7 minutes. We got that on our very first one, and I would probably say every single run we did tonight was under the 7-minute mark. They go really quick, so you shouldn't really be worried about that one. Same with the farming at 15 times. Again, we did that on stream tonight, no problem. Flapping in the night, the race that you do is pretty straightforward. I ended up getting the platinum on the very first run. It's not to say everybody's going to, but it's not overly difficult, at least not in my opinion. So, should be pretty straightforward event for most everybody. But it doesn't really explain where a lot of this is done. So, if you weren't here for the entire stream, I will have a video that is a comprehensive guide to the witching hour. Hopefully tomorrow morning. If not, it should be at some point tomorrow. So, for now, I'm going to call it. It is getting late where I'm at. I see a couple people are still on the stream. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. If you found any of this useful or you've enjoyed it, be sure to, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, leave me a comment. I'd love to have you guys around more. Everybody